Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am the Motorcycle Rescuer and this is Motorcycle Rescuer. So, where were we? I want to get this, I've got a brand new battery for this 50cc. I want to get it down to the hairdryer basically. I was going to take off these front stickers just because they faded so badly, they look terrible. Part of me was wondering if they could be kind of glossed back up, shined back up, but they're in a pretty bad state. So I think a little bit of sticker tape. I think it only needs to be these ones, and then some basic compound to cut it down and bring it back up to a nice shine. I think we'll sort this out. My plan ideally would be to get this kind of up and running and sell it maybe without a logbook for an extremely reasonable price. I just haven't got the time to wait 2 months for a logbook before getting this one out the window. But anyway, for now I'm going to get it down the road, so I'll have a very quick spin on this. It's going to be minutes, and in fact not minutes, seconds. And then my aim is just to take this and this one off, maybe this red here, maybe this black. I'll leave the blue, maybe the same on the other side just to even it out here, and then the rest I'm going to leave alone. So first things first, I guess, let me chuck the new battery in, hope that it starts up, and run it down the road, because I basically need power and a hairdryer. Okay guys, it's got its own battery in now, which is great. This is where I got to yesterday on the DNA. It had been starting all day and I was just about to run it and it wouldn't start. So let's see if this starts. I'll give it a minute to kind of sort itself out and warm up, and then I'm going to run it just literally 30 seconds down the road to a hairdryer to see if we can get some of that heating going and them stickers coming off. So let's see if it starts. That's step one. That's nice, that's always a good start. Remember, it's got triple the amount of oil in at the moment to loosen it all up. But I'll give it a minute to warm up, and then I'm going to trickle it down the road, and we'll get set up ready for, of course, we'll get set up ready for heating up the stickers. Oh, fire back up, God. I think it will at least trickle me down there, guys, which is great. So, I'd love to say it ran beautifully, guys, but it didn't. It cut out. So that's something I'll have a look into after. But we're here. Now, don't forget to use your professional sticker removal kit, your mum's hairdryer, and your mum's power source on a very long lead. Heat the stickers up. Use a credit card or something to get an edge. So there you go, guys. I've got to congratulate myself there, because I've spent half an hour making the bike look worse. Poor little thing. I'd love to just be able to get a full set of panels for it, but I mean, it has to run properly first. I've just sucked some more fuel through in case it was a bit of a fuel starvation issue, but I'll need to kind of have a look at the running condition. So it ran okay once I sucked a bit of fuel through, guys. I'm going to just fire it up, have a play with it and see what's going on. I'm going to pop the fuel tube, see if that is releasing. The idle's a touch low. I'm going to let it sit a minute and then I might take it for a quick spin up and down. I'll put my GoPro on, but it did cut out just on this road earlier, so I kind of don't really know. So I'm going to give it a minute. I'll leave the camera on so you guys can see. Let's see if it warms up appropriately, and then I'll try and take it for a quick spin if possible. Watch me push it back, guys. cc, 2-stroke speed run. Go back on, back on, back on, back on. Where do you go? On there. And let's make it back. You'll see the camera footage there, guys. It's definitely starving of fuel at some point. I don't know what that means. If it's starving of fuel, let me think. What do I need to do? Well, is it about just getting more fuel flow down? The fuel flow seems good. Maybe it needs a smaller main jet. Could need a small. It could be juicing up too much. I think I'll have a look at that at some point. Just I'll put a slightly smaller main jet in, which is a shame. That's kind of the opposite way we want to go, isn't it? But yeah, it definitely starves of fuel, because then it sorts itself out after a few seconds when you stay seated, even if it's idling, and then it's not filling up so quick. It could be. What else could it be? Could it be shutting off the fuel too quickly? Maybe I need to adjust the floats. It might be shutting off too quickly, so it's not filling up enough. But that is something. It needs to be able to hold full revs for a decent amount of time. It's not overheating, or it wouldn't start back up so easily. It's definitely a carb related issue. But you know, we're kind of there. If this was running under its normal restricted 30-mile-an-hour mode right now, then it would be fine, wouldn't it? But at the moment it needs a bit more fuel to sustain its higher speed. It hit 40 miles per hour there at one stage, and it probably had a bit more in it. I reckon it's a 45-mile-an-hour bike, but no point if it doesn't sustain that. Okay guys, I wasn't going to mess with the old DNA today, but I know Amanda is quite keen, so I'm going to throw in the new spark plug, see if we get it started again. That'd be great. The spark plugs in here are so hard to get to. There's just no space at all. You have to get a spanner that has a deep curve like that. You have to put the spark plug remover in first, then put that in on the end, and then basically you have to do it by hand. But it's all quite yeah, finicky hands. So yeah, pretty black, pretty burnt out. We don't know what this spark plug's been through originally. So, and in fact, look at the side contacts there. It's not going to make much of an earth there. So we'll chuck the new one in. I reckon this bike will start again today, and if we're very, very lucky, I might get to give it a quick test run with my GoPro on. Let's throw that in and see if it starts. Fingers crossed. Alright everyone, in the last video, in fact, Gary's over here. He's putting on some new handlebars on his little keyway. You got a nice set of orange ones, haven't you? Oh, over there, look at that. This is what I like about my garage, guys. You pop down, you grab some tools, you get on with it, and we can help each other if needed. But Gary don't need help. He can get on with it. You got your theory coming up, do you? 16th of April.
Yes.
Nice. Lovely. And then what are you going to do? The DAS 3-day course, 4-day course?
Probably I will do the
3-day course. I did the 3-day course. And I did my mod 1 and mod 2 on the same day.
Yeah, probably the same.
But if you fail the mod 1, you can't do the mod 2. Yeah. So don't fail the mod 1. Put that aside for a minute. Well, I've just put the new spark plug in the Gilera. What you saw yesterday was it refusing to start. I think it will start. Let's see if we can get it started and idling, and if we're really, really, really lucky, I'll throw my helmet on and we might even get to run it around the block. Oh, battery is so low. Alright guys, scrap that, battery's low. I think that would have started though. What I'll do is, I'm going to put that battery, I need to get the Harley out, put that battery on charge, 2 batteries on charge, and maybe I'll bring the car up, because we're going to be trying to start a few bikes. I'm sure it will start. Okay guys, so Gary was asking me about the ER5. Some of you, I cut my video really short yesterday, because YouTube tell me exactly how much people watch, right? Yeah. They watch 15 or 16 minutes. So I'm trying to cut them down to 22, 23, 24 minutes. So I cut it short yesterday. Basically, guys, when everyone left, when I stopped filming, or I might have filmed it, but you ain't seen it yet, you'll see it today, I cleaned the spark plugs and it ran perfectly. So we were keeping an eye on the oil level. It's still here, look at that, lovely. That means, and it's the right colour, no petrol in there at all. I'm going to top that up now to a more appropriate level. I expect this bike to fire up, and I'm going to be cleaning it, polishing it, and this will be ready for the road. So bit of oil top up now because it hasn't leaked. I expect it to start on the button and run perfectly. You want to test ride it, Gary? Perfect. All right, let's get this. Let's show you guys that the bike is up, running, and ready to go. I picked up the closest colour I could to touch in some of these, but I swear there were no similar colours in Halfords. There just weren't. So I've bought kind of a navy blue. It will just look better. And then I've bought some clear coat. So I'm going to navy blue it, tape the bike up, give it a couple of layers of clear coat to get it kind of a bit more shiny. And then that's it, guys. It's out the door. It's going to be a 1250 bike. I think it's worth that all day long. Lots of polished parts. The wheels are great, and all of that engine work, valve clearance and adjustment. This full system, this full stainless system here, the end can, tyres are practically brand new. Everything's been polished and shined down, forks, wheels. 1250 all day long, guys. If you could get a decent paint job on this, I think it'd be a 15 to 1850 bike because of the condition it's in and the mileage and the work that's just been done. Because all the kind of polishing work's been done, it would just need some paint work, and I'm just not good enough to do it. That, if you want a bargain and you want to try and creep some money out of this, you can have it for £1 quick sale. That is only to you, Nat, no one else. But let me top up the oil and fire it up and show you guys that it does idle and run perfectly. Okay guys, oil's topped up. I've given the downpipes a bit of a wipe down, so of course because I've given them a wipe down they're going to be a bit smoky, but whatever was on it before, it will start up, it will run, it will idle well, and it will run beautifully. I know that now because I know that it's all fixed, and I am really particular with my bikes. I do know them. I know when they're right and I know when they're wrong, and this one's ready. Now saying that, I better press the button and I'm screwed. Watch this, Gary. It won't take a second to start. Little bit of choke. And when it's warm, it'll rev like you saw. It's all done. I'll let it warm up. Okay guys, so Gary's nipping up his bars, they're looking good, nice colour. The Harley, the battery's out, that's on charge, it's desperately needed. It needs a wash. I've got some waterless wash and wax in the car. I'll chuck some of that on, kind of have an idea where we're going with that. I want to power up the Gilera, see if it fires up. If it fires up, I want to take it for a spin. And I bought some gloss for the ER5, but I don't know if I want to bother glossing the tank. You see, the navy blue I bought sticks out quite a lot. I mean, it's better, but I'm not sure if glossing it makes sense. I'd rather sell it reasonably priced and say, ideally, the tank needs touching up. So I'm in two minds there, guys. I might chuck a bit of gloss. If I can find some newspaper and tape up the around the tank and do it on the bike, I may find some, I may chuck some gloss on just to give it a bit more shine. Otherwise, yeah, I'll leave it be. The gas meter works. The fuel meter works, which is great news. That hasn't been working up until now. I think it just needed enough fuel in there to kind of tip it up, that's all. And it ran absolutely beautifully. Gary's going to test it in a minute after he tested his. So yeah, for me, it's going to be piecing it back together with a slightly dodgy tank and throwing it online. It's a 1250 bike all day long. I'm going to go 1250, no offers, because of the work that's been put into this one. It should last a very long time from now on. So I'm going to button this one up, get some pictures, because this one needs to go ideally this week. And I'm going to hook up some power to the Gilera, see if we can fire that up. So ER5 pictures are taken, the advert's ready to go up. Harley's had a bit of a polish, that's good. Looks so much better. We know what's going on with that. Let's hook up some leads, see if we start up the DNA. If we do, I'll take it for a quick spin. I'll brave it, guys.